What's going on, guys? It's Greg Styles, and welcome to an Ocean City gear bag video. It's been a couple years since I've gone, and I'm really excited to be going back. We're going to play a couple games this weekend, now in the Masters League. That means 30 plus. We are officially washed up, but we're gonna break down the gear that I'm bringing and the uniforms. So let's jump right into it. Uniforms, we've got Pro Athletics. We've been using them for Ocean City uniforms for most of the years, ever since we first started. And this year is no different. Brian here hooked up a pretty sweet design. We've got this kind of like dark green and blue floral pattern. So here's the reversible. 2.8 on there, ECD Lax on the front. 2.8 on the back with ECD Lacrosse. And if you flip it, you get the white side with the floral just on the trim, and then going down the center with that little banded design. These look really sick. I love Pro Athletic stuff, and Brian always kills the designs. Then we got a shooting shirt to go with it. So this is just clean white, so we can wear this by itself if we wanted. Got the stripe down the middle, number on the front, Pro Athletics logo. Really soft, really comfortable shirt, something I'll definitely wear after the tournament. 2.8 and the stripes on the back. Then a clean pair of white shorts with that same design going down the side. Really lightweight and comfortable. So that's the uniform. Can't wait to rock that. Then we've got the sticks. So this is my old stick. This is what I played through last fall and the spring, and then I've been using some new ones this summer. But this was a Frost Ion Vortex mesh on a really well-loved Carbon Pro 3 Speed in white. This stick I played with for about a whole year, had a lot of games, so probably give that away on my Instagram at ECD Greg if you want to stay tuned for that. Then we've got two new game sticks. This is what I switched to once the DNA 2 was coming out. So this was a DNA 2 natural color prototype. So I've always really liked that look, and got it in the DNA 2, obviously. DNA 1 was one of my favorite heads I ever played with, so the 2 is perfect, a little lighter, a little more pinched. I've got the all-white pocket with the Vortex mesh. I actually took the shooters out for my most recent season, and really like it. With the Vortex mesh, you get a little snag in the pocket. You don't really need the shooting strings, and I like how smooth it is. Simple black medallion, black ball stop in this, and this is the silver carbon LTX that we did a limited release of a few years ago. Tape-wise, since our shafts have pretty good grip, I've actually removed pretty much all the tape and just have enough to tape on our little sliding end cap at the bottom, and I move it up about a ½ inch just to let my hand rest on it. And then we've got another setup, which I cannot show you the shaft. Pat, please blur this shaft, but it's something we've been working on. And I'll try and show it so that Pat doesn't have to blur this the whole time. We've got the signature blue DNA 2, black strings with the white Vortex, gold medallion, black ball stop, and there's a couple other shafts that I actually really wanted to use, but I can't show you them either. This one is sick, really wanted to use it, can't show it. This one is even sicker, still can't show it. A lot of new shafts coming out. So, all right, so now let's get into the gear bag. This is the stuff I've been using, and then I'll show you some stuff that I'm thinking about using. For the helmet, we've got the Cascade XRS, and this is the same blue that I think the Atlas have, with really simple ECD script decals, white chin, white face mask, custom ECD printed chin strap. I love this helmet. It's probably my favorite that we've worn. I think the only issue is that with us going with non-ECD colors, it's not really gonna match any of the colors, maybe a little bit, but not a ton. So I have some other helmets. We're getting decals to match that I might wear as well. For the arm pads, I've got obviously the ECD Echo arm pads, my favorite arm pads I've ever worn. They don't slip. They're plenty protective for me playing attack, and they're super comfortable, super lightweight, and I think they look nice too. So the Echo arm pads in clean white. I got a new set of gloves. These are the new Vapors. Shout out to Lacrosse Unlimited for hooking me up with these. The color matches our summer uniforms perfectly. I always like the back of the hand. It's really lightweight. I did get my thumb smashed in my last game. I don't know if I'm gonna blame the gloves or me being old. I also cut the palms out of these. I cut the palms out of all my gloves. I might cut them even more out because this really isn't that big. I might go all the way up here. But once you play men's league, you can cut your palms out. Do not cut your palms out, kids at home. This is not legal. Disclaimer, don't do that. Do not cut your palms out. And finally, the cleats. This is the same pair of New Balance Freezes I've worn for a very long time. I think this is the original model. I really love the Freeze. This is my favorite cleat I've ever worn. And so I've got some new, where did those go? Here we go. Some new cleat options that I could break out for this one that New Balance was kind enough to send me. First up, I have the new Freezes, which I haven't reviewed yet, but I will. This is their newest model. So you can see the difference. So I might swap out for this pair, or I've also got a pair of their new Burns in a pretty sick color, gray, with orange and black. Doesn't really match, but I still think they would look good. So let me know in the comments which of these new cleats you think I should rock for Ocean City. Okay, so helmets, like I said, that one might not match that well, so I've got two options. Number one is my all white, I think this is just an S or an R from a couple years ago in Ocean City. It's got the custom printed face mask. We decaled this up for those uniforms, but it's simple all white, so when we get the new decals, I could peel these off and put the new decals on to match the uniforms. Decals also from Pro Athletics, or I've got the brand new Gold Shell XRS Pro with silver face mask and white chin. Looks really clean, so I could rock this. So again, let me know in the cleats in the comments, and also let me know on the helmet in the comments which of these I should decal up to match our uniforms and wear this weekend. So that's the gear bag. Stay tuned, we might make a little video from the tournament, depending on how we play. We're pretty washed up again, so maybe not that well. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.